السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. معكم خالد أبو صلاح، ورجعنا لكم اليوم مقطع جديد أو ردة فعل جديدة يا إخوان على النهائي الأسطوري بين روس وناس، مباراة الانتقام يا إخوان. لا تنسوا اللايك والاشتراك، يجعل اليدين ما تمسها النار. والله يسعدكم يا إخوان، اللايك ضروري يا إخوان عشان ينتشر المقطع، والاشتراك يساعدني عشان أوصل هدفي اللي هو 7000 مشترك قبل نهاية السنة. الله يسعدكم وأخليكم مع المقطع. بسم الله يا إخوان، الجيم الأول من بيست اوف 7 من النهائي المنتظر، وباذن الله انه ردة فعل يا
grand final time, 7 games potentially to decide who is the salt mine 4 champion, who's going to take home 5,000 big ones and double the money of second place as well. Will it be Nass? Will it be the favorite? Can he go back to back, which I think would be seriously impressive, Johnny, in today's era of Rocket League, where everyone, it just seems so close in skill.
Okay, nice shot.
It really does. It starts to put him into, you know, contention. You start to have to add Nass's name amongst the all-time greats. If he can go back-to-back in salt mines, a year apart. Rw9 looking dangerous in the opening attempt here. What a save by Nass, and not just a save, an easy counter-attack. Rw9 went to the absolute top shelf for the goal there. He knows anything else is not going to be sufficient. And Nass was just there waiting for him, making it look silly.
He rips the first goal, easy as you like, defense to offense for Nass, and I mean, what an evolution of this player. I feel like last salt mine, same time we were talking about this guy as well. We knew he could play ones, unexposed threes, and I think we're now seeing him prove himself in 3v3 as well. We saw it at the Esports World Cup. We didn't see it as much with M80 last season, but yeah, he's scary. He's stepping up. We know what Rw9 can do as well, but now the ones is added, Johnny, I mean, we can see these players do the double whammy, the threes and ones.
Yeah, this is, I think, the year for Nass. If there's going to be a breakthrough year for him, it's going to be this year, I feel. Rw9 has just had his breakthrough year, finishing off with
طيب يا اخوان، انا عندي سؤال بسألكم اياه بس يعني. هل تفضلون المقطع يعني يكون فيس كام ولا بدون؟ هو ردات الفعل وزي كذا. اعطوني رايكم يا ساتر، والله جابها ناس. الله اعطوني رايكم يا اخوان بالكومنتات، تكون يصير بدون فيس كام يعني ولا بفيس كام.
And we're going the other way.
هيا ننطلق، تنسوا اللايك والاشتراك. بسم الله على بركة الله.
Unnecessary, he just does what's needed. He picks the
والله
right
بداها ناس ب 2-1
he saw Rw9 committing to the right side. He flips to the left, finds the top corner. He goes Rw9 though.
إنه بدري.
22
المروف
can find a 50. No, Nass there just puts it wide enough. And I think we do need to mention as well, Johnny, second year in a row. Well, the elephant in the room, where on earth is Europe in the grand final? We've got Saudi Arabia taking on Morocco again for salt mine EU.
I know, EU and NA are kind of in shambles for 1v1. Diaz is dominating NA, and now we've got Middle East and North Africa.
Where are the actual
EU.
regions?
Like, we didn't even run an Amina or a Sam tournament.
لا اتوقع ممكن برا والله.
They're still winning everything.
مالي.
Wow, what a shot by Nass. Rw9 had no response to this one. And that was from a pretty, like, slow dribble. He just picks it up and sends it in the top mid.
Yeah, he just built the pace up on his car. Like, he hit supersonic as soon as he flicked there and ripped that ball. 3-1 now to Nass. Let's see what Rw9 can do. I mean, if you're looking at last game, last series, he was pretty comfortable, Rw9 in this position. I feel like he was 2-0 down against Atto pretty much at the start of every single game. And then he got going like right now. This is a great chance. He still has the reset, but Nass just times it perfectly. And he might be able to get. He's got to get a counter-attack goal unless he's missed. He's missed. He's not missed. Of course he hasn't missed. He just rolls in. And I think Rw9, I don't know if he thought it was in or he thought it was going to roll up.
يعني ما تخاذل فيها وراح. اتوقع كان يمديه يطلعها.
But I mean, I don't really blame him. Nass is so clinical that you do just feel like that's in, and it looked in as well. It was on the goal line afterwards, so Nass up 4-1. But Rw9 has been going pretty high with a lot of his early air dribbles in this series so far. If he switches low with the flavor of the bottom, wave dash to the bottom corner, that might be an opening for him. Nass has saved all the high shots, so you've got to switch something up. You've got to try something else. Nass and 5-1. This is crazy. How good is this guy right now? We just seen Rw9 and Atto going toe-to-toe with each other, battling neck and neck the distances series, and then Nass just comes in and dominates from the very start.
That's what I was saying. We you know, you spoke about Rw9 leveling up from yesterday, but I mean, it's a similar story to yesterday. It's a one-sided game once so far. Nass, again, just eating that 50-50. It's Roas trying to defend. Might be able to transition this one, 46 boost. Solo plate, there's the reset. Nass, it just seems like Nass he's going to get a goal again. It just seems like he's...
والله هذا يسمع الكلام ليتني ما قلت له.
Times he's jumped so well to cover everything, even when the other player's waiting on their foot, holding it, trying to pick apart the defense. Nass just knows where to be.
It's insane because we've been watching Roas and Nato all day look completely unstoppable in the air. Whenever saves do happen, they look like they're knife-edge saves. And now Nass is just from the very first game, perfectly reading Roas air dribbles, perfectly reading the resets, and not just saving them, but immediately scoring afterwards. So we're not just seeing a, half attempt at a save and then Roas picks up the ball again, like we often see.
Okay.
Nass is saving it and then scoring. Saving it and then scoring. And Roas is probably thinking, well, what do I do against this guy? Because his aerial, or his defensive aerial game is just making every single shot I go for a goal for him.
يا الله المسها ثانية لا.
He's just even these little intercepting touches, and look, he's basically made Roas passing the ball and grabbed his corner boost. Doesn't get the flick that you wanted here, but right on the ball again. Just being a pest, being a nuisance. As Roas has made a massive mistake. Luckily, Nass did not see that one happening. He got caught underneath it, but well, he still grabs a corner boost, and he's still in the attack. Double reset, triple reset.
Oh,
Roas, it's got to be open if he just finds the angle.
Oh,
he's just presumed Roas in game 1, and Roas wants game 2. He's out of here.
That is unbelievable. Triple reset outplay.
اوكي يا روصل next جديد.
You compromise the defender's position.
بسم الله يا اخوان الجيم الثاني.
Can Roas find a way to stop Nass from getting ball control from his shots? That's step 1. Is not just to get a goal, not just find to start scoring, to stop Nass from counter-attacking and scoring every time.
كذا كويس.
He's just got to have the best positioning in ones right now. He just seems like he's always in the right spot. He's never giving up easy goals. Even now, 0 boost, just parries it away for now. Roas still has this in a nice spot. He's actually switched to the automobile, which will be an interesting play for him. See if that can cook in the KC decal. Nass, low boost. This is perfect. Surely. Nass it's okay though. I mean, Nass again with a huge save. But Roas at least denied the counter-attack this time and continues attacking, and he does go low twice in a row, so he's switching up from those high plays which are getting him counter-attacked. But now here he comes, Nass, the inevitable, turns it around on him, and will Roas be able to break free of the defensive stranglehold that Nass has got him under? Nass survived for a while.
اني اتوقع انه المفروض نشاطها اقوى بس كويس والله نشاطها كذا يعني.
Perfect timing for Roas, pre-jump by Nass. He's actually been done here, but he's still floating there. You can't say this is no momentum. There we go.
والله كمل فيها روت وناس
كلهم.
كلهم كملوا فيها والله.
Listen, if Nass saved that would have been an absolute scam because Roas got the ball and nearly bumped him into a save.
يا ساتر والله بغى اجيبها بعد.
That's a big goal there for Roas, and early signs are good. He's find a way to stop getting counter-attacked. Okay. He's dialed it back just a little bit. And now he's going to be up 2 with a 50-50.
An enormous 50 as well, Roas. Just smothers it over the top of Nass. You can see he had 0 boost, Nass. It was right to challenge. He had a good opportunity because he had no boost. He had to go, but Roas, too good. Read it. Gets a second goal. Much better start.
Yeah, much better start. Obviously, we know the Nass doesn't just rely on counter-attacks for his goals, though. Sure, he'll be fine. Oh, that's not a good touch, though. He had an open net, but he's accidentally poked the ball very high. Roas is turned away from the net, though. Did he think that it was just a goal already?
I think did he think he was just being disrespectful, so he just... Yeah,
maybe.
Definitely...
اتوقع في كان في تاخير شوي.
might have definitely
فما عليه اخوان اللايك عقليا بعد
Let's see what happens, I guess.
Before the new update, I would have thought, oh well, he guessed wrong, but he knew where he was spawning there, so I don't know why he turned away from it. Maybe he thought Nass was just slow rolling it, and he wanted to grab the boost and try and make a hero save. But wow, Nass finds a way through. Okay, Roas should be good.
يا رجال يا ملك يا اسطورة يا
giving Nass the pre-jump save.
Yeah, it's really nice. You can just see the composure here from Roas. He knew that Nass had 0 boost, waited, popped it in behind 3-1.
اوكي روس
Better from
صدق
Rw9
صدق حتى من
after,
البوس
well,
اللي
anything's
معه
better
ما
than
شاء الله
getting
تبارك
Brazil
الله.
from game one. He's certainly, well, we mentioned his ability to adapt. We are seeing it in the grand final.
Great composure by Rw9. Oh, what a play. Even baiting Nass into one more touch on the ball that wasn't necessary. Looking to chase him into the corner now, put the ball over his head, but Nass has done really well there. As we do get deeper into this game, I want to give a shout out, by the way, to Rasmalthor for the raid while we were in the previous break. Forgot to say thanks for that one. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Oh, what a save. No, it's not a save.
No
It's nearly
والله
a save.
كلوز
It was a
كلوز
great
والله
try,
كلوز
honestly.
بغت تجي هذه
For Rw9, continues to
والله
impress with the build-up
جيم
defense.
والله حلوه مالي
Yeah, he just saves the flip better than anyone else, and he
Great.
waited for
ساتر
Nass
لو
to get
جبت
past
هذه.
him to flip and
والله
almost
اسطوريه والله
used
يا
the
اخوان.
post to his advantage, but Nass gets his second. Let's bring it back to one goal here. So, see, after this kickoff, might be Nass winning the ball. He's actually bumped Rw9. That's going to be a goal if he just fires it on net. He's missed, and Rw9 has made the save and maybe stolen the boost too. Wow.
Well, that is a huge, huge miss. Nass had a free shot and missed it. And when have we seen that? He has been Mr. Consistent. And now he just centered the ball for Rw9. Rw9 is up for it. Shoots it straight at Nass. It's an awkward save, and I don't know if he's going to get back to this. Actually, Rw9 deciding to go for the boost steal. Doesn't get it. It didn't spawn in time. So Rw9 with an opportunity miss. Nass at the other end with an opportunity miss. A couple of mistakes.
عمري يا شيخ
Rw9 does get the goal. So
على الهادي يا حبيبي
extended back and forth. That open miss from Nass is really
عمري يا شيخ يا عمري.
Yeah, he just had to hit that.
يلا.
Felt like he took a really safe shot wherein he just fired it at Nass before, but still gets the goal in the end. All well and good. 4-2, 2-goal lead. Another shot on net. Has Nass been caught out? He has.
يا رواس يا
Just swung it
مجنون.
as soon as Nass kind of
خمسة
looked like he was
اثنين يا
angling for the
اخوان.
corner boost. That's from
ما
Rw9
طلب
fired.
نكس عبد.
He's got a
راتب
3-goal
هذا ما
lead.
شاء
What's
الله
a comeback?
اسطوري والله
Rw9
اسطوري.
is striking that, almost hitting it down into the ground. He doesn't really care too much about hitting it up, worrying about the crossbar, ruining his shot. Just all about the power, all about getting the shot off as early as possible. Understanding that in a situation like that, it's about getting the shots off, not so much about getting perfect placement. Same thing
عمري
here.
كذا
Just
بالزاوية
gets the
تحس
shots off
تجيبها.
early. This time even better. He saw where Nass spawned, so he was able
الله
to
يا
place that one after hitting the ball conservatively.
عمري يا شيخ.
Well, here we go. Game on now. We thought Nass might have been
والله
able to
كان
run away
ودي
with this
ابثها يا
grand
اخوان
final
لكن
after the
الوضع
first game, but
ابدا ما يساعد.
6-2.
يب.
Great comeback here by Rw9.
لكن اوعدكم يا اخوان البطولات الجايه باذن الله اذا اقدر لبثها باذن الله كلها.
Had the reset, and that is where he comes into his own. So efficient with the timing, with the precision. Finds one back.
So little Wob again. I mean, he loves to do this. He's not worried too much
دقيقة و46
about
ثانية
the
هو
power of the
في
shot as long as
كومباك
it's gone
نقدر
past the
نسوي
opponent. That's all he
كومباك
cares
يعني
about.
بس انه الوضع انه لازم يكون
With this much
يعني
time left in the clock.
زي ما تقول
Rw9 has to try and just
الرجل
slow the game down a
الاقوى
little bit.
او البقاء الاقوى
Limit
يعني
the
بعد.
risk. Okay, Nass left his net open here. Don't know if he would have had
شات على الباب.
too much of a chance of saving this either way.
He turned
but
off ball cam and just started, you know, going do collecting some boost.
اتوقع انه ممكن يروح
he
ياخذ
must have thought
بوست.
that Rw9 is going sideball for some reason.
اوكي راح يبي ياخذ بوست على اساس انه ممكن
He's
روس
under more
يطير فيها
pressure,
يعني ما
more
يشوت
of a threat than he thought, and
لكن
hard
روس
work undone.
سوى شيء
It's back to
غير
a
متوقع
4-goal
عند
margin,
الناس يعني.
and well, time is really a factor now. Just 90 seconds to find 4. Rw9 should be able to tie this one up. He doesn't really need a score, just needs to enough time off the clock. But have you said that? He's got to reset. He's going low.
ساتر والله
A
جابها.
save to counter attack.
ما
Have some chance. He has to go quick now. Fakes the mustard flick. The mustard. And, well, I mean, it's really impressive here by Rw9 as Nass maybe able to get one back. There's a low touch. Ooh, there we're seeing the adaptation. There's the read from Rw9, and he's just hanging on, just doing enough.
Yeah, this is great stuff from Rw9. He just needs to keep the clock ticking, keep the ball in play. He's stopped the counter-attacks. That's the big difference in this game. Nass is having to work for every single goal. He's having to work for every chance on net. Rw9 is back defending, and what a difference that makes, because now Rw9 can use his world-class defense, his unique style of defense, fake ceiling challenge there. Rw9, oh, he's just done so well. As soon as he faked the ceiling challenge, Nass brought the ball down. So he thought Rw9 was going to go up high. Instead, Rw9 is able to close the distance off the back wall. It's another crazy stop. Has Rw9 got the recovery? Yes, he does.
What a save!
Well, both players are making hero saves.
يا مجنون.
On one end and then the other, but it's Rw9 who's going to come out victorious after no goals going in. He does get one, so I suppose winnable, but
والله يا ناس
almost
جاب
impossible.
هدف الصوري يا
That's
اخوان.
still disgusting from Nass. Just look how he fakes this time. The wave dash shot and turns it into a flick, and that just completely catches Roas out. He was low boost.
هو اتوقع روس 100% انه ما راح يلمسها خلاص. نزل على
for Nass going into game 3, but full credit to Roas here. I mean, he scored 1 goal in game 1. He got Braziled. He went for the delayed 50 kickoff, but and he might still get 2 back actually in the end. No, Roas somehow, as he always does, dodges the save, says Nass in the chat. And he does bring it to 1-1.
Very different series from the one we saw yesterday between these two.
بس يا حبيبي بسم الله يا اخوان الجيم الثالث من بس اوف 7
defend against this more conservative
حلو من روس.
Oh, what a save.
He's in big trouble still at the start. He's got
ما تدري الشوت ولا تمدح ما تدري تمدح الشوت ولا تمدح السيف.
It's just a crazy save, but well, he's just got no boost to get up to this. It's impossible for him. He tried to flip maybe to get a bump.
يا ساتر.
Great start for Roas.
Yeah, he went a bit too fast there. I mean, with no boost, I think he could have slowed down in his net and then tried to come out of his goal at the same time as the ball's falling. By keeping his momentum there, he actually ended up in position too quickly, but all good for Nass. He scores after winning the next kickoff. Roas wasn't ready for a shot that quickly. Thought he had time to grab the corner boost. He did not.
Okay.
Yeah, great response. 14 seconds in, had 2 goals.
مرت 14 ثانية تقريبا.
Have proved vital so far for these 2 players.
يعني لسه عندنا بالبداية جدا بعد.
See Nass back off. Does he go for? Yeah, I was gonna say, is he gonna go for the boost? Or is still so quick to get a demo? Can keep a lot of pressure on, especially if Nass spawns in this corner instead. This far corner and doesn't grab the 100 boost. Nice reset. Roas faking out Nass, who's still saving flips. Look at this goal line. It's like they're just flirting on the goal line, trying to bait in some overcommitment, but in the end, both teams, both players nullify. Nass still no boost, gonna keep it on ball. He backs off for the 100. Smart decision.
Roas extremely disciplined in defense there. Gets bumped out the way though. I think Nass might be able to get a shot on target. Takes a touch. Shoots it right at Roas. That wasn't the highest quality shot we've seen from Nass today. And Nass still has control. He's starting to dictate the play an awful lot. Fake jump in defense by Roas. There's the delayed bump by Nass. So he did not rush. He didn't get sped up by that fake pre-jump. He just takes his time, picks his shot, makes it hit.
He's and even though Roas is trying to save his flip as he does to dodge those air dribble bumps, Nass absolutely lined him up there. He grabs a lead, gets it back, or does he? That was a certain goal. And can he get it down the other end? He's got no boost. Can he hook across for the goal? He fires, and that is perfection. That's what he does, Johnny. He saves an instant goal and turns it into one down the other end.
Roas thought he had a tie game. Nass shows him otherwise. That's a perfect shot. He has just been too consistent with his placement. That was the only part of the net that you could score in, with Roas quickly recovered it.
توفيق روس يا اخوان. لا نصير يعني محبطين. خلونا يا اخوان متفائلين وايجابيين دائما وابدا. الله يجمعنا انا وياكم يا اخوان في جنات النعيم. نقول امين.
Off the crossbar by Nass to save it. Credit to Roas for having a recovery off the back of that, because it looked like he was surely scored it. And Nass just produced a world-class save.
And he had about 20 boost as well, Nass. He just scooped up a couple of pads. You can see him flipping into the line of the small pads. Grab 20. Oh, that's a big whiff. And then he misses that, and that's an open net. I mean, welcome to
كذا لف الجاب وشوت يا
That's
حبيبي.
a really good touch by Roas,
يا اخوان. هذه
for the boost steal with an awkward overhead.
اسمها حركة
Nass flipped the wrong way. He was driving extremely vertically up the wall, so it's, you know, a tiny turn away from flipping the right way there, but he does flip away from the ball.
أمري يا شيخ أمري يا
He's frustrated for
رجال.
that one, of course, flicking his camera back and forward.
Well, Roas
That's
it's an easy one. Gets one back.
لعباتك.
Still a goal down. Does he go full court?
يا
He
مجنون.
doesn't have it high enough. Yeah, that reset was just not going to have enough power on it. Nass takes it up. He's going to in a better spot. Roas is going to fake the ceiling challenge once again. He comes down to the ground with Nass off the corner. Does he go the shot? Roas turns, leaves boost, so he can get an interception. He still has enough to work with here, but it's just lost it. Threw the ball away. Advantage Nass right now.
Yeah, this is
يا عمري يا سيف يا اسطوري يا ملك يا اسميك احد عباقرة الماينكرافت حرفيا مستحيل ما شاء الله كأنك بلوكة ماينكرافت ولا لا والله انت نادر فانت دايموند رسميا والله مستحيل ما شاء الله تبارك الله.
Nass gets the ball, but he's got no boost at all. Rw9 down the line. Should be able to turn the corner unless Nass can find a bump or perhaps make Rw9 land on him. Now Rw9 just throws himself, but he's got zero boost. If Nass just fires this, it should and will be a goal. And that's just what he does.
He just, again, perfectly baiting Rw9. Every time Rw9 thinks he's got shots on target, every time he thinks he's got a chance to score, Nass is there to bump him, to trip him up.
يا اخوان ممكن لازم يتطور من ناحيه الميكانيك اللي هو ناس يعني لو طور بشكل مره كبير والله شوف انه ممكن يا اخوان ايزي يجيب وورد تشامبيون والله.
Needs help somewhere. Rw9 30 boost.
حرفيا يعني يسوي هنا
بس. Flick in the end. Nass he just got flat-footed in defense. Rw9 even though he had 23 to start with, picked up a couple of pads on the way down the pitch. And then flung that thing into the right-hand side. He's staying within arm's reach, Johnny, but he's just not able to close this gap.
Yeah, it's all about the saves for Nass.
MashaAllah,
Coming into the match, there would be Rw9 defense. In every Rw9 match, we always think it's going to be about his defense, but as we saw earlier today, Ato's defense was a big talking point. Now Nass's defense
يا شيخ هذا هو السيف الاسطوري رسميا.
Right behind
هذا هو
Nass
السيف الاسطوري يا اخوان.
Forces Nass up the wall, but he just effortlessly gets back down to the ground.
عطاه بالجبهة.
He wants to be. Now Rw9 is actually taking the ball off him without having to make a save. Both these guys are trying to trick each other with these early challenges.
اللعبة
Very interesting chess match in the midfield here. Both are quite comfortable playing.
Yeah, except that massive mistake from Rw9. He just took a touch. I feel like as soon as he hit it, he went, oh no. Because Nass was just closer than he thought. And look how quick Nass was to pounce on that. He recognised that he was one step ahead. Gets a 2-goal lead back with a minute left.
The timing is just immaculate from Nass.
ما جاب كاس عالم والله
Rw9 makes a heavy touch. Nass is there.
نبغى نجيب البطولة هذه بعد يعني نسوي ماين بعد.
Fine Nass, blind jumps over the bump. Nass is still back to make the save though. Next goal needs to be Rw9.
والله يا اخوان ودي روس عفوا نوبو وتركي يشاركون.
والله يا اخوان Nass is just there. He's always there. Every time Rw9 goes low, it's a save. And I feel like against other players, that's a guaranteed goal every time. Somehow Nass reads it every time.
It's just so annoying. Rw9 double save. There he is again. There he is again. As easy as you like with the save, and that might just secure this game 3. Nass, as we said, it's all the talk is Rw9's defense, but this guy just has an ability to transition the ball to just be at the right spot at the right time. It's like he's got 2 cars on the pitch or something. He doesn't get the backflip 50, but I think he's done enough. There will be one last chance. We have seen it before many times.
والله كيكوف يا اخوان تجي ان شاء الله يعني قالها.
Difficult to generate power. Had to wait patiently for the ball to come to him. 5 seconds to go. Rw9 needs to kick off possession. He might go big on the left wall here, try and score it immediately.
Nice.
Oh, it's a fake by Nass, and it's a convincing one as well. That might be enough to win the game. 12 boosts for Rw9, and no chance.
Okay, دي بسم الله يا اخوان الجيم الرابع من بيست اوف 7. كل التوفيق لولدنا روس.
To dominate. It's 1-0 in 4 seconds. Always finding the perfect shot.
قبل لا نبدا الراوند الرابع يا اخوان او بدا ناس بكل امانه يعني لا تنسوا اللايك والاشتراك. اذكركم باللايك. اللايك يساعدني انه ينتشر المقطع حرفيا والاشتراك يساعدني اني اوصل هدف 7000 مشترك. الله يجعلكم قولون.
He's like the evolved bot Fennec where it's like everything's efficient but you've got mech as well.
ناس والله روس رجع.
It's perfection as you said. It's Thanos gameplay. And here he goes. Catches it into a reset. Gets the bump on Rw9 who's trying to recover. Nass kind of saved it. It looked like it could have been post-in at least, but Nass, still, he's not too worried about this one, Johnny, because he's got another reset. He's got the ball again. Where does he go this time? He ground into a follow-up. He's turned a ground pinch into a pre-flip, into a dunk off the bar.
What even is this?
ساتر يا
What are you supposed to do against this?
شات يا
Rw9
اخوان.
stayed on the ground. He thought that Nass was going to wave dash that bottom corner like everybody's doing these days. Instead, Nass chips it into the crossbar and then he stays airborne to rebound it after it comes down off the bar. I mean, talk about breaking the meta. Rw9 trying to stay grounded.
والله ناس يا اخوان مرعب بالريسك.
Check PC right now. I'm gonna say because this guy is playing like he's not a human. He's not a human. It is too efficient. His gameplay is too efficient. His touches are too good. He's 3-0 up in 40 seconds here in the game that we're basically saying is the decider.
Okay.
And he just scored that second goal, something that is near on impossible to repeat.
And now here comes Rw9. He needs to score. He needs a reply. He needs a response. And he can't
ساتر
get
يا
one.
سيف.
It just looks like Nass has every single shot covered. We always talk about aerial plays these days being undefendable because the attacker can hit the ball at any moment. They can dodge into the ball early to outplay you, or later when you've overcommitted. Nass always has the shot covered, it seems. He picks the perfect angle.
He's gonna go again here as well. He's picked up a couple of pads. He's forced Rw9 to shoot. There it is. Real.
اسطوري والله من روس.
والله
حرفيا يعني يستفاد من النقطة هذه.
Answer, so I don't think it's something you could just, you know, say and then do automatically.
Okay,
I think he has to go faster because Rw9's aerial game is methodical. He air dribbles up, gets a reset, then he, you know, decides when to use it, but it's always a slow air dribble. I think if he goes faster, he's got a chance of getting the ball past Nass. There it is.
عمري يا شيخ.
Bottom corner. For once, Nass didn't read it.
اخذ الريست وانزل.
Yeah, the
واحدة يمين.
New solo play with the reset comes through. It was really nice there. He cut enough of an angle, kept it low. Nass, for the first time, just went a little bit too far right from his angle. He gets sliced up by Rw9, who has won a kickoff. Could have a chance to tie this up with a flick score. The flick is too good. And he's pinched it accidentally as he's trying to shape up to fake the flick. Instead, he gets boost. Look at Nass, though. He's found a bump. If he's found this boost as well, he seems like he's in precarious situations, but does get out of it. Rw9, though, looking better since this rough start.
That's a nice play. Just awkwardly putting Nass back into the corner. Nass does really well.
Nass معاه 60 50
not just on the ground, but on the wall as well. As it bounced upwards, now Rw9 with the overhead save. Racing back to the ball. Counter attack is a quick one, and it's an effective one. That's a phenomenal flick by Rw9 to tie the game.
يا عمري يا شيخ.
He's on the Moxie approach here. What a beautiful recovery as well. Just kept so much speed off that save with his zap dash, and then just rips it behind Nass. 3-3.
I
was nearly thinking game over after that start. Just some disrespectful goals from Nass, but Rw9 has found a way, just as he did with Atto.
He's always in it with a chance. He's always got something to make you believe. Nass, an air dribble shot down. Rw9 had an opening, decided to take his time instead. The flicks are looking good. The flicks are looking great. It's top corner again.
Flicks are superb.
للتربية والتعليم.
Not to shoot here. He thought Nass was probably getting back.
مدرسة.
So he took the touch, got the ball in the perfect spot on top of his car. And then lined up that top corner. He's got 4 now. 4 unanswered goals against Nass, who clearly only had 40 seconds of magic in him because he hasn't quite found it just yet. Rw9 has gone up a level.
So I hope you guys are
enjoying
the grand final today. Rw9 making it a close one. 5-3 with the wall shot. I've fallen way behind in sub shoutouts, by the way, so I do want to quickly mention thank you to all of you. I might be able to catch up with those later on today, but right now we're going to lock into the grand final. It could go the distance if Rw9
والله هذا اسطوري من روس بس انه يبغى لي يستمر على نفس المستوى.
Game 1, sort of the story after game 1 all over again with the Nass is just going to run away with it. Nope, here he is. Welcome to the Rw9 show. He's back. He was 3-0 down. He's now 5-3 up. Does he go 6? He's faking, trying to go low, and he's found a beautiful low 50.
حلوة. من زمان قاعد يهدي
Rw9 figured out I can't outplay this guy. So I'm gonna let the
خلاص
ball
يا
do it
حبيبي
instead.
خلاص.
Just bounces the ball at him in slow motion. I feel like he faked about 3 or 4 different shots there, and eventually low 50s it straight through him. 3-goal gap. Rw9 has got daylight between him and his opponent.
3-goal gap, 6 straight goals for Rw9 now. Dominating this game. Nass. Does he get one back? He does. He rips it. 0 nonsense. Still 2 minutes. We know how quickly this guy can lock
اوكي
back
باقي
in.
دقيقتين يا اخوان والفارق
Still
هدفين.
two down, however.
لكن على مين؟
على
غيري يعني.
فهمت؟
على غيري
He's so close to the ball. The touches, none of them are heavy touches. Inviting a challenge. They're all touches that he can still get a massive shot off.
الشاب الاسطوري
Rowas forcing Nass to jump, forcing him into the top corner of his own net. And now here comes the continuation. Rowas opting not to flick this time. The ball did pop up pretty high. And now he's reversing back. He tried to get it past Nass, who blocked him big time. A lot of time left in the game for Nass to work with. He's going for the goal right now. He's a low 50. He just passes it to Rowas. Rowas passes it back, and there's no follow-up. He's too smart. Nass just gives it to him and says, okay, now what?
This is my favourite part of ones when you have this little passing back and forth gameplay of almost just forcing the opponent to score on themselves.
اتمنى اني قلتها صح بالانجليزي بالعربي يعني ان شاء الله.
In big trouble. I thought Nass might have missed
حتى بالعربي ماني متأكد.
but he backed off and found just enough power. His power shots and clears are just too nice.
It's a good play if you're close to the ball and the opponent's close to the ball and you're right behind it. They can't see you, so it looks like you're 50-50ing. They just give it to you. Oh, Rowas has jumped too high over this. Nass threatening a high reset, but he actually dropped it bottom corner to tie the game. Clinical. Rowas jumping a bit too high.
الله كلود.
I don't think he meant it, and I think this is the star player
buff that
you get, Johnny, where you just expect him to go top corner. Rowas just expected that to be top right, so he pre-jumps top right, and Nass kind of just rolls through the touch. It's hard to say whether it was intentional, whether he heard him, whether he knew he was pre-jumping, but it kind of looked like he just, flopped it a little bit. Oh, Nass! There's no way!
How did he get back to this? It looked like Rowas might have got it over him. Nass flies from the other side of the ball to set himself up for the lead.
Nah, the amount of... within one singular game, it feels like we play a best of 7. Nass 3-0 up, Rowas 6-3 up, Nass with 4 goals straight. He's now in the lead. There's still 45 seconds left in the game. Welcome to ones. Nass with the reset. Rowas with the save. Rowas going to be able to tie it up. 7-7.
Oh, صافي يا اخوان. 7-7. وباقي 37 ثانية.
Overcommitted. He didn't show himself too early.
7 هذه النتيجة، والثلاثة هي النتيجة يا اخوان يا 3 شوتات يا 3 اهداف. فبنطالع احنا الآن.
7-7. What do they have now? 37 on the clock. Nass wins kickoff straight to the sidewall. Does he take it up? Does he get the friendly bounce? He doesn't. He takes it down instead. Rowas with 100 to defend. Feel like he's in a good spot. He's actually bringing up to the crossbar. That's a big mistake. Obviously, he thought Nass was going to go higher than that, but he just picked him apart. As soon as he saw him jump, he's going to go low.
I think he might have been worried about the bump there because he's jumped onto the backboard really early, but Nass was never in front of the ball. Nass was coming out so slowly. I think Rowas outplayed himself. He was overthinking it, trying to predict what Nass is doing instead of looking at what's coming at him. It's a good save by Rowas. It's a nice little wave dash as well to keep himself in the play, but Nass is past him. Nass is an open net, and he slots it easily. 2-goal gap, and soon to be a 2-game gap.
And this will be the one that got away for Rowas. That last goal, well, not this one, the one before, the 7-7. The go-ahead goal was just, as you said, Rowas just got inside his own head. I think he thought about it too much, but this is what Nass can do. You know, when he's so efficient, you start overthinking it. He will, perhaps, he has to score this, he will. Okay, hang on.
That's huge by Rowas. What a kickoff.
في اوفر تايم يا اخوان.
Pushes it
الفيكم
far to the outside wall.
ولا لا.
Based on his approach, it really didn't look like that's what he was going for, so he might have tricked Nass there. 9 seconds left is plenty time. Rowas can play for possession. It's a straight spawn, so that's likely what we're going to get for one of these players.
Rowas, has he won the kickoff? Is this going to be it? Nass is back in time, but there will be one more attack for Rowas. This could be it. And he forces overtime.
What a finish by Rowas. Nass knew where he was shooting it, but he still couldn't get the top corner. What a comeback. It looked like Nass was about to be ahead by 2. He's still got a second left to play. We could have some shenanigans. Both players playing it pretty standard. I think Rowas can get this into the ground. And Nass accepts OT.
اوكي اوفر تايم
It's
يا
7,
اخوان.
9, 10 seconds
أول
left. We're now
أوفر
9-9 OT.
تايم
It doesn't make sense.
بالراوندات.
Rw9 we feel like this is the game he has to win to bring it back to 2-2. You don't want to let Nass get that 3-1 lead. He's hunting for the demo. Nass trying to be as patient as possible. Rw9 is going to pass him the ball. Nass can scoop the boost. You've got to watch the bumps. You've got to watch the demos. Rw9 will get possession. He's going to catch it on the roof of his car. Rw9 keeps it back corner, keeps possession again. Nass happy to let him have it for now.
Oh, this could be huge. Rw9 has got some pace on this attack. He's got so much boost left over. Rw9 with the 50. Pop shot on net. Nass saves it, stays with it. And look at the boost management. The boost still landed, but Nass is still able to go all the way down the pitch for the ball. Rw9 dodges the demo. Rw9 to the long shot. It's not good enough.
But where did Nass get 100 boost from in all that time? It doesn't make sense. Nass again, he rips it on. It's got to be wide. Rw9 can get the save. No goal. Oh, he could have had the shot. Nass now shoots. Rw9 with the save off the crossbar. Nass with 100 boost. Rw9 with another block. He is living on the edge right now, Rw9.
This guy between FIFA E and now has played all the most exciting overtimes. Rookit Link is through. He's just playing up and what is going on?
What is happening? Nass has another 100 boost.
Rw9
has 100 boost. He's got a reset. He waits. Rw9 goes wide.
What a save!
Nass trying everything he can. He's throwing everything out of the locker. But Rw9 holding strong.
What are these saves? How is he producing any kind of read in this kind of scenario? Nass coming at him again with the bump attempt. Rw9 dodges it by just driving forward. Chance of the counter attack. And he scores it! Rw9 is ridiculous!
He was down and out for the kill. Within 10 seconds, he brings it back to OT. And then with the second greatest overtime.
بسم الله يا اخوان
40 seconds into that game, and then we were singing his praises, and then we called him down and out again.
يا ساتر يا ساتر 2-2 بعد سيناريو اسطوري.
A crazy overtime. And now we get Nass in game 5, kicking off strong.
I just thought how he's saved all those shots in overtime, and now he trips on the post. He really do be like us for real. Had no way to get to that one. It was a good shot at the near post by Nass though. Would have been tough to react to anyway.
Yeah, Rw9 is kind of the opposite of every other player. He seems to get better under pressure. The more that's on the line, the more he locks in. As Nass will get the first shot. And it is just the rinse and repeat of the last game, which I guess is okay for Rw9 since he won.
I don't think he's going to worry about this too much yet. That's a great flick by Nass. No boost. The ball's situated himself in his car so perfectly though. Immaculate control. Rw9 has got to try and get kickoff possession here. That's 3 in a row for Nass. Rw9 needs something with the kickoff strats to stop this from happening.
Here goes Nass. Again, Rw9 in a really awkward spot. We haven't seen,
what a save.
I'd say, any backboard offense at all. Now I'm thinking about it. That's a great follow-up from Nass. That's offense without the double touch. As he just toe pokes it to the crossbar and then toe pokes it in the net. Rw9 0 boost. The first 3, well, it is just a repeat of game 4.
Yeah, Rw9 hasn't stabilized from any of the kickoffs yet.
والله الجيم الرابع أجمل جيم.
Nass is playing completely off the ball. And again, this is advantage Nass at 4 in a row, and this is a real problem for Rw9 that he has to fix himself. So maybe try to force an own goal there. Looked like he hit the ball suspiciously in front of Nass there. But Rw9 is into midfield play for the first time in this game.
He's lost his boost straight away. He still has some to work with, but Nass is trying to get this on net. He's actually going to fake going low with a perfect bottom shot. Rw9 on the crossbar has no chance of saving this.
Yeah, the whole time it looked like Nass was going to pull the trigger, but he waited and waited. And then he just slots it at the last second. And he's got a boost seal to follow up. I mean, even though he's putting up shots that are 99% likely to go in, he's got a follow-up planned. He's never all in. You can never get this guy out of position, it would seem. He's nearly scored again here. Rw9 is going to get there, but that was almost 5 for Nass.
Still in a bit of trouble, Rw9 keeping the pressure on. Nass has absolutely Rw9 has ripped this really from a standing start into the top left. There's no pace on this car at all, and he's found the perfect.
Yeah, mashallah, yeah, mashallah.
Yeah, what a shot. What a shot by Rw9. He's on the board, still way back. And the kickoffs continue to be a problem for him. Nass is going to score this one. I mean, if you watched the series yesterday, you'll know that this was an issue for Rw9 yesterday as well. It's not usually a problem for anyone at this level these days. There's so many different strats to go to. But he just keeps flipping into the ball and kickoff. And I feel like there's so many things Rw9 could try today. He's shown us things. Where are the delayed kickoffs? Where are the fake kickoffs? Where are the wave dash recoveries? He's flipping into the ball again, and he's losing again. I mean, Rw9 is asking for it. He's got to do something different here. It really is Rw9's own fault.
And this is where game 4 looked like it was heading, but now a couple of extra goals, a 5-goal lead this time really is trouble. I know there's still so much time left, but as you mentioned, these kickoffs, he hasn't changed, he hasn't adapted, he's still trying to just go toe-to-toe with Nass. This time he does win it, but he's... Oh, I was going to say he's not winning it as hard as Nass, but Nass decided to commit to that, which is rare from him. Rass gets one back.
He is switching it up in terms of angles, he's switching it up in terms of which way he's flipping into the ball, he's going left sometimes, right other times, but I want him to really switch it up. I mean, when you're losing kickoffs by this margin, you don't just switch up something small, you go for a different strategy. That's the go-to these days, and it's why you don't usually see this anymore. This is a thing of the past to see every kickoff go the way of one player. But Rw9 has still got a lot of time to work with. This is the good news about conceding this many so early. So he's got over 3 minutes left. He's found a couple goals. Nass actually has no saves, so Rw9 is succeeding in offense when he can finally get the ball there.
Flick's gone wide as well, and as you said, Rw9 will find comfort in knowing that he was 4 goals down against Atto, he was 3 goals down against Nass, and he's come back for 4. There's still 3 minutes left after 8 goals in the first 2. Nass finds a great 50, lands on the ball, keeps it out of trouble, scoops up boost, but Rw9 is going to bite, and that's a weak shot. Kind of felt like he gave up halfway, realizing that Nass had it covered. He tracks back
careful.
And dodges the bump to secure a boost.
Oh, that was dangerous, but Rw9 did avoid the bump in the back corner.
Yeah, get
Nass
it
just setting up shot, slow and close, shadowing. It's a bump by Rw9. Nass just rolls right through him. Incredible strength and defense by the Moroccan.
Fantastic play from Nass, and look at the space he gets now. He doesn't take it up this time. He's going to keep it down on the ground with Rw9. He likes his position. He doesn't get the flick that he wanted this time, but he does secure the boost. Might be able to keep an attack. He's probably looking to roll this one all the way around. He's going to take it up. Rw9 wanted to challenge in the corner. He's got low boost. Nass with the reset. Doesn't get the touch that he wanted. Both attacks from both players have not quite have been as successful the past minute. So we do get a breather. We had 8 goals in the first 2. We finally get another one. Rw9 just catching out Nass. This is the second time he's just got caught underneath it, got dusted to the ball.
Yeah, that last second touch before the ball bounced on the ground was not a touch Nass expected, so that Rw9 very sneaky there, actually working with a very awkward position. Now there's a kickoff win. He's finding more success, but he's still lost it after the recovery. This is crazy, because even when Rw9 thinks he's winning, he's losing.
Any other situation, any other player, you go, that's a kickoff goal for Rw9. Somehow Nass has recovered and just poked up underneath Rw9 to tip it over the top, recover, grab boost, score the open net, 2-goal swing, back to a 4-goal lead.
And it's a tough position for Rw9 to be in. He's still struggling to get any semblance of control from these kickoffs. It feels helpless when you're up against a player of Nass's caliber, and he's just grinding out possessions like this, giving you no openings to work with. Rw9 starting to up the urgency, going more directly towards the goal. Will he do that again? Absolutely. He takes it to the air. Flip reset. Angling for the low shot. Oh, it's an absolutely perfect finish. What a shot by Rw9.
I love that. He wave dashes right and rolls across the ball to shoot left. I mean, how do you read that?
Outside of the boot. It's outside of the boot. Unbelievable.
Just skims it off his roof. Yeah, that's impossible to read, and just an impossible shot from Rw9, but it's in the back of the net. There still is time. I keep saying he's done it before, so I'm going to hold out hope, but Nass still well and truly in the box seat. Minute 10 left with the ball.
That was a bad touch by Nass, though. He had to bail on that attack, and now here comes Rw9. Huge shot from the ground. Nass has to ping it into the crossbar, but he stays with it. That's phenomenal control by Nass. Okay, Rw9 actually gets a favorable situation by missing a pinch. the flick follow-up has Nass in a bit of trouble, but not too much. Nass, of course, is back.
45 now for Oas. Has to go. Has to put some pace on the ball, like you mentioned last game. He does have a reset, does have a flip. He's really got Nass in trouble, but Nass still makes a save. He's got absolutely nothing in the tank. Roas needs to find one. Nass, is he back? Perfect bottom corner shot from Roas. 30 on the clock, and he's still well and truly in this game.
What a finish by Roas. That bottom left corner has been his best friend in the past couple of seconds, but he's still got so much more work to do. 2 goals in it. Roas needs possession on this kickoff, or it might be game over. And it looks like he might get it. A rare possession for Roas. And he's going to force a bad save with it. Nass is in trouble.
Roas with a shot. Nass 15 boost. Just has to hang on. Has to kill all the time off the clock. You know, if there's 1 second left, Roas is still a chance. He catches. Wave dash. Does he go the flip? He goes off the wave, but it's not even on target. And Nass can just camp up on the crossbar with 7 seconds. It's going to be Nass moving on to match point. Roas threw everything at him, but that 4-5 goal lead at times was just too much. You might find one back.
Love to see it.
بسم الله يا اخوان الجيم السادس.
His heart out.
واحتمال يكون الاخير
to lose a series. Oh, he's almost
اوكي الحمد لله. بس في ناس باذن الله يا اخوان انه في
Nass is undefeated in qualifying
باذن
and
الله.
in the main event. Roas has lost multiple series. He's starting to peak at the right time, but is it too little too late? That ball is slowly on target. Nass is going to save it, guide it into the back corner. And this is already an improvement on last game, where I think Roas is trailing 3-0 by this point, so big step up in game 6.
A huge step, ridiculous step up. A ridiculous return to form. Have we spoken too soon? Shot on. He tried to get the bump on Roas as well, who held his composure. Nass still on the ball with boost. Where does he go here? Beautiful first touch. There's the reset. Nass is making the ball talk. Roas says nice one. He gets the first goal of perhaps the final game.
That's a ceiling shot into flip reset. And he didn't even rush the last touch. He got the reset low to the ground. Took his time to get under the ball and knocks it past Roas cleanly, who was trying his best to read that play the whole way. It looks like Roas is going to get the next possession though. He goes off the wall, but it's a low first touch. Nass is closing the distance. He's just watching and waiting to see what Roas does. He really is rivaling Roas defense. If you look at who's defended better between the two, it might be Nass, and Nass is finding the back of the net.
And that's the difference. His spacing there was perfect on Roas's attack, and this time Roas just getting caught out. The shot too powerful. Roas was too close with no speed on. He just got caught flat-footed. Beautiful shot from Nass. I mean, do we expect anything less? Nass starting the game strong, Roas making a comeback. Welcome.
I mean, he's just so consistent, Nass, and this is in the championship game. He can win it all right here, and he's going for the full pitch air dribble reset. He flicks into the crossbar. That was a bit much. It looks like he might recover, but Roas all over him. How's that not a demo?
Roas said no way. He thought for sure he had the demo. I don't know how Nass and he still get the goal on Roas.
المفروض انه تفدر والله يا اخي. غريب عشان
البنج والله. got the demo. He was hustling after him, but
I mean, he hit him.
Was
he not supersonic? He must have not been supersonic, barely or something, because it looked like he hit him. But he gets the goal after the fact anyway, which he'll feel is justified. Kickoffs are massively improved by Roas compared to last game. He nearly scores one here, but Nass is back, and it looked like it might have been wide.
Just feels like even when Roas is winning those kickoffs, he's still giving possession to Nass with a flip, with all the boost, all the power. Roas makes another save. Nass goes behind, but he's shot wide. Roas gets the goal.
That's different. That is a difference. All day and all tournament, we've been seeing Nass just sling those top corner, giving his opponent no chance. Now he's hitting the bar. He's hit the bar with a mid-air flick. He's hit the bar with a ground shot. And Roas scores on the counter. But before that, Roas also saved the flavor of the month wave dash shot to the bottom corner. We're seeing that shot fall out to the meta before our very eyes.
It's too common. It's been nerfed. It has been nerfed by the developers.
It's been nerfed live during a tournament, it seems.
Live update happening. Saltline 4 grand finals. I see it, but I don't believe it. Roas 2-2. Nass trying to find demos. Throws it on net. How has he got that much power? Roas pitches it off the post. Still has boost as well, so Rw9 is in a better spot than perhaps Nass thinks he is.
To the
And
post.
he's missed another shot. The human
خذ البوست بس
tracking radar
إيه
now on match
Definitely.
point, Johnny, is starting to shoot wide.
Yeah, it is that match point pressure.
لا
Nass is still in a good position though, even
Oh,
though he's
that's
missing his
serious.
shots at times, and he's in the
Great
lead.
challenge.
Off an
Mali,
unreal
mali,
challenge.
mali.
I mean, he just sprung this one on Rw9. Covered the angle so well.
And Rw9 has been going for those Moxie flicks, and I think this time Nass just didn't want to let him get set up. That was the issue before. His spacing, he was timing his challenge incorrectly. That time, no nonsense. Straight at the ball, great 50, he gets the lead.
Yeah, kickoff win for Rw9 in his own back corner. He'll be very happy with how they're going so far this game. Tries to catch Nass in no man's land, but it's way wide. Nass has control. Rw9 extremely aggressive, diving into the play. It looks like that might have surprised Nass, who's looking for the back corner demo, and he gets it. Rw9 flipped into it. A huge blunder.
الله الفارق يا اخوان هدفين.
We've seen these big
Allah,
mistakes
المباراة
before
صارت
from Rw9. He flipped into the boost, but landed on the wall. Nass wasn't worried about the boost at all. He just needed to hit Rw9. He needed to get him off the pitch. And a 1-goal lead turns into 2 very quickly. 2 minutes for Rw9 to produce some magic. Perhaps bring this grand final to 7, but he's made a big mistake. Oh, he's back.
What a save by Rw9 and a bump as well. He's got absolutely no boost, but he's got the ball. Can he do something with it? That's a decent flick to buy some time. Another touch, but was it a useful one? Nass has control. One more goal would put Rw9 in a terrible position. Can Nass find it? He's trying to dunk it in. He's trying to score it in reverse. He gets it eventually. Rw9 can't believe it. It's 5-2.
No way, says Rw9. The 50 was too strong. Off the post, and he just hits it with his undercarriage.
That's so unfortunate for Rw9. Nass flipped into the post, bounced off the post, and dunked on his clear. That's so unfortunate for Rw9, but I mean, Nass is putting himself in these positions. He's playing aggressively, even with a lead, and he's getting goals off the back of it.
He's just got the salt mine buff. There's something about this man in this tournament, as he's 1 minute 15 away from going back to back in the European salt mine. Rw9, show us something. A big mistake from Nass. Perhaps he's getting a bit ahead of himself. He went for the pre-jump, which he hasn't done this entire series in defense.
Oh, that's so smart by Rw9. So he didn't just shoot the ball, he catches it early to get it moving as fast as possible. Underneath the pre-jump. I mean, we usually see shots against pre-jumps. He just goes under that one though. With this much time left in the clock, Nass no doubt thought Rw9 would go all in with an air dribble bump or something. Rw9 is not all in yet. Oh, he nearly was forced though. Nass trying to take control. Rw9 has got the goal. How did he score from here? Nass is starting to give openings.
How did he score from here, and how does he keep consistently doing this? He's down and out of games.
حلو
He's
حلو
just
حلو
let Nass flip through the ball. He
هدف
didn't
عندك
go for the
دقيقة
50.
تقريبا يعني ما تحسب
Behind
ثانيتين
Nass,
دقيقة.
got the shots.
ايزي باذن
We
الواحد.
thought it was game over. A minute 15, it was a 3-goal lead. We're back to 1. Rw9 is well and truly in this, and he's won the kickoff, and he's thrown it on net, and Nass is in trouble.
Yeah, Nass is in a bad spot here. Rw9 trying to get the pressure on immediately. That's almost in. It is now. It's 5-5.
يا عمري يا شيخ.
Ball dash, you could see he was
خمسة يا
trying
اخوان
to
وباقي
pick up some
46
speed.
ثانية.
He
الامكانية
was
انه
trying to get
يبدع
some
روس
momentum,
كبيرة
but he
جدا.
just could not get
فارق
there
يا
in time.
اخوان. خلاص ما في فارق.
5-5.
بس عشان يفوز لازم يسجل. عشان اذا سجل نفرح.
How does he come
باقي
back
46
46 seconds
ثانية.
to go? It's all to play
يلا يا
for
رب.
Rw9 with back corner possession.
تعال يا
Does a
روس
quick look to see where Nass
نسابق.
is. Knows he's got a touch of time. And he's going to go for the full pitch air dribble. He's just tickling the ceiling with the air dribble. Doesn't flip into the ball though. It didn't look too good for him. It wasn't lining up properly. Wave dash demo misses for Rw9.
Did he have it? Did he have the flip at all? This could be it. Nass throws.
Oh,
It's a save. Rw9. Does he recover in time? Nass has no boost. Rw9 just throws it on, which probably a mistake in the end. Nass gets possession and boost. Both players with 100. This is game if Nass scores right here. He's up in the air with a reset now. Where's Rw9? Backboard makes the save. Nass has very low boost. 10 seconds left. This is it for Rw9. Goes to flick. Nass makes the save. Can he get one last attack? Nass throws it on net. And Nass, it's still up. The perfect bounce for Rw9. He has 100. He takes it up in the air. Ball cannot hit the ground. Reset. Rw9. What?
اخوان والله ولا افضل فيلم يا شيخ. بسم الله يا اخوان الجيم السابع والاخير يا اخوان. يا ساتر بإذن الله ان نهاية الروس بإذن الواحدة احد يا عمري يا شيخ. الله يا رب.
In these awkward little scenarios, especially after kickoffs, but not this time. There's something different about him right now. The pressure might be getting to him. It might be just getting a little bit late, but I guess he can't say that because it's even later in Saudi Arabia.
Allah Allah.
Rw9 has a lead, CJ. Never thought I'd see the day.
We've got ourselves a best of one, Johnny, for $5,000 in the Salt Mine Championship. And Rw9 is in the box seat. He finally has started a game well. I don't know. This scenario has not been dreamt up before. He's always behind.
We didn't prepare for this. We've got nothing for you. Rw9 is winning. All of our script, all of our preparation is out the window.
We don't know what timeline this is in the multiverse, but it's not one that we ever thought would be possible. Rw9 1-0 up, 4 minutes 20. Nass. And he equalised. The pressure's on him now. He had this game. He had the Salt Mine 4 championships sewn up. And he has to recompose with shots like that. Fantastic solo play off the side.
What's a touch by Nass. Rw9 is trying to go right in front of him. And right as soon as he's about to hit the ball, Nass hits it over him. You can see the tentativeness from Rw9 in defense. He doesn't want to commit. He doesn't want to get mind gamed. But Nass has the outplays ready.
Here we go. Rw9 just throws the ball across. Does he stay on this as he go the pitch? He does. He wants to stick around, which will force an awkward touch for Nass. Does he go the double? No. Gonna let Rw9 touch his and he's got a he lands it.
هذا كنتر هذا وفدره.
Second goal for Nass.
هذا رسميا كنتر وفدره.
Just waited for Rw9 to land.
Oh, he's just so smart. Look at the timing as well. Rw9 had nowhere to go. And Rw9 knew it was coming. He looked down. He saw Nass coming, but the timing was immaculate. And that is all it takes. If you can plan an attack like Nass can. Wave dash. Top ins. It's a kickoff goal for Rw9. What a turn of events. You look at game 5, you look at what's happening now, it's night and day.
ناس
Rw9 is back. And again, we haven't had a series like this. Close at the start, I haven't heard of it. Still so much time left. Minute 12 gone, 2-2. Kickoff's crucial, like you said, and Rw9 is really, he's changed it up a bit and forcing Nass to be very awkward off kickoff. Look at the pressure he's going to get here. Nass can only pick up pads. Rw9 has 100. There's a backflip challenge. It's a beautiful 50, but Rw9 will still keep the 100. We'll keep it on net. He's turned the corner. That save from Nass will mean he can keep possession, take it down the other end. He's done really well with the limited boost he's had.
Yeah, he'll be a bit annoyed that he get the crossbar there, though. Did not force Rw9 to jump like he was hoping. Rw9 with boost control, fakes the boost grab, tried to bait Nass in. Shot wasn't going to make it anyway. Nass holding position, trying to find an opening. Rw9 just popping shots. Oh my goodness, Nass just hit his own crossbar. Does have control. Another counter attack looks good. That's on. Nass, after nearly scoring into his own net, turns around and puts it into Rw9's net at the other side.
Oh, how close was that race for 100 boost? If Nass doesn't get that, it's not a goal. Rw9 wanted it, doesn't get it. Instead, Nass scores and gets the lead. Rw9, well, it's pretty much the polar opposite of the entire series. It was Rw9 in the lead early here, and now Nass is back in front. Still, though, I mean, if the other games are anything to go by, there's going to be 17 lead changes in a 0-second goal. Here we go, Nass. Fakes the ground pitch, fakes he fakes the meta shot that is now off meta. Fake the reset into the wave dash and then shoots it behind Rw9.
That's you can see Rw9 was expecting it. He thought the wave dash shot to the bottom corner was coming. He almost tried to leave it open. He says, look at me, I'm on the backboard, shoot the ball bottom corner. And then Nass just stays one step ahead, 2-goal gap.
Okay.
Yeah, can he hold on to it this time? Last time it was a 3-goal gap and he lost it. Now it's 2. Rw9 with the bump. And it's it. Back to 1.
Yeah, simple enough, edge dribble bump. We haven't seen too many of these be successful throughout this grand final. This time Rw9 just gets ahead of the ball enough. He creates a nice gap between himself and Nass and the ball. He finds one back. Rw9 still, well, I'd say he's in this if he's 6 goals down with 10 seconds left the way he's been playing, but he's certainly in a better spot than usual, being 1 goal down.
It's a bit of a giveaway possession there by Rw9. He tried to catch Nass going for boost. Nass was covered in the net. Now the air double bump. Saved by Rw9. And he is really in the zone right now for saving those. Nass bailed out on it pretty early, realizing that he wasn't going to get the bump.
Nass straight on the ball. What a flick!
Oh.
It's bar down and out.
Oh,
Nice
the salt, the trash talk.
Nice one, says Rw9. I'm not sure if that was, if it's is it trash talk or is he saying it was a good flick and unlucky?
I think he'd probably say it was a good flick knowing Rw9, but he's accidentally talked trash in the salt mine grand final. We knew it was going to happen.
Haven't we seen that before? Haven't we seen a you good question mark? Rw9 throwing his own version of you good.
Don't know what you're talking about. No idea what you're talking about, but Rw9 is back in control here. Oh, what a shot. Just as I say it, Nass finds an opening, and this time, there's no crossbar to thwart him.
Well, the you good has come back to bite Rw9 just as it came back to bite Johnny Boy and First Killer. As Nass gets the opening end-to-end, 2-goal lead now. Minute 44. I've said it 3 times now for Nass to potentially take out the Salt Mine Championship, to take out this grand final. Rw9, what do you have in the locker now? Can you do this again? You've done it against Joris, you've done it against Atto, you've done it a couple of times against Nass. You need to find something with 90 seconds left.
He's looking for the demo there, Nass, playing very safe against it, but that's a great turn by Rw9. Having to use so much boost here, but he does get a shot on net, boost steal lands. Nass is sticking to the ball as best he can with no boost. He's trying to get a flick, but the ball popped off the front of his car to give it away to Rw9. Now Rw9, low 50. Nass is timing his challenges so well. Can Rw9 find a way through? He's got a bit of space, but Nass perfectly approaches, covering all the options once again.
And look at the delayed, the shadow defense as well. He gets the 100, which means Rw9 has to throw the ball away. Now Nass gets possession. Rw9 does scoop up the corner 100, so also in the blue half for now. Does Nass get the extra pop over the top? He does. It's wide. Rw9 lets it bounce. Nass has 0 boost. He's thrown it on net, and he's caught him. There it is, one back.
Rw9 is so patient. Nass wants it to challenge. He was saying, come on then. I promise I will flick it with full intention to do so. Rw9 let the ball bounce off the backboard, turns around and scores with 46 seconds to go.
46 seconds of peak Rocket League to go. 1v1 action. It does not get better than this. Rw9 just pops the ball up. Both players with very low boost. Nass flips first, grabs the 100. Nass shoots on. It's wide. Does he get the follow-up? It's not on net for now. Rw9 still has a chance. Nass sizes him up. 30 seconds. Can he get the goal? He goes to the analysis.
He's just too strong. Rw9 saw it, but a bit too late. Huge 50-50 by Nass. He's back in front by 2. You can see the fear in Rw9. He was scared of the top shelf shot. Nass switches up and goes low on him.
Is that GG? 28 seconds, 2 goals. Rw9 has to do it again. It'd be monumental from here. Nass no boost. He's a little bit awkward. Can Rw9 roll through the 50? Can he recover in time? They're both bumping each other. Who's getting back? Nass wins. What is this? It's dodge 'em cards. It's an absolute demolition derby, but Nass has one out still with 0. 10 seconds left. Is it going to be Nass? Rw9 can't get the ball down there in time now. Surely that's it. And Nass goes back to back in the salt mine.
ألف مبروك للناس يا اخوان، الفوز بالسولت ماين والنهائي. لا تنسوا اللايك والاشتراك في الانجر السنبيات. كان معكم اخوكم خالد ابو صلعه. سلام.